Module 20, Report Options. Report Option. Before we get started, I just want to say thank you for watching this video. Be sure to check out our other how-to videos from this channel. Also, subscribe and share. It will be helpful for the channel. Alright, let's open up our C drive. Access projects. We are going to make a copy of this latest one, module 19. Control C, Control V, and we're gonna call this 20. We are moving on, by the way. As a matter of fact, let's do that report option. Let's do that. That's better. That sounds better. Report option. Good, because there's gonna be several options in there. All right. So, what the heck? What is that backup? Let me see. Alright, well, don't worry about it. Just delete that. I have no idea how that got to there. Let's open it up. And then enable content. Close that one out. Last time we did customer list. This guy. Alright. As a matter of fact, let's go through this one, see if we missed anything. So we got date, description, that looks good. Let's go to customer list. Last time I didn't do this one, so now we're going to say customer number, and then we'll call this customer. I wasn't sure if you caught that or not, but city, state, zip code, and then telephone. I was hoping that you caught it. Control S. Alright, let's continue to the next one. Invoice. Did we miss anything here? All looks good. I noticed this guy is not quite matched. See that header? So I'm gonna, sometimes you have to kind of wiggle it a little bit, you know. So we gotta, there you go. We gotta wiggle it a little bit sometimes. Control S. Let's see product by category. All looks good. The only thing that I noticed is this line doesn't go all the way to the far right, but that's alright by me. I'm okay. This one should be fine since it's a copy of the other guy. Looks good. Alright. Alright. So, before we get started with the menu options, I just want you to kind of take a moment to kind of glance over all the objects and class objects that you have created. If you have been following from day one, you have come a long way, and give yourself a pat in the back. Alright, give yourself a pat on the back, because you have put in more than couple of thousand lines of code in here. A lot of typing, which is good. So if you have come this far, you are doing very well. Take a look at the inside of one of these guys. Look at that. See how many functions that we have created? This is just one file. All right, and there are many of these files that you have done. So I look at the forms that you have done. All right. So you have come a long way. You are really making a progress. And welcome to the world of programming. Once you have done this successfully, you can call yourself a developer. All right, a developer. All right, let's go to um, our agenda, which is the menu option. I'm trying to look through what we can, what template we can use. I think we can use this one. We want the reason why I take a copy of these guys, this form, just so that you know, because all this look and feel, all right, like the background, the buttons, all right, these are all uh, done already, and you don't need to make a new one, all right. And so make a copy of something, usually you create a template with the buttons, with the controls, with the labels, and then all you have to do is just use that as a template throughout your application. Then they have the same look and feel, all right. And that's why I keep making a copy of the forms, all right. For example, these guys right here, I am going to delete most of these guys stuff, like this guy. Now I'm going to use this guy, company name right here, but I'm going to delete this guy. You see there? Now we are left with like a skeleton. I'm going to delete these guys and leave one here, and this one, as a matter of fact, um, you know what? I'm going to make this one a customer ID control right here in hidden control, and I'm going to expand it out. Going to make it visible. You will see why, because the reports will be based on customer ID more than likely. All right, so kind of food for thought. All right, and this guys right here, this is let's go to a range here. It's anchoring to the right, so let's undo that, make it top left. All right, now we can move all three down here. Okay, and rename these guys to view. And while we at it, let's change the command name. Change the command name to view. All right. And this guy, command name to PDF. All right, and then go down there and say PDF. And then this guy, delete. We're gonna say this is a print, and then make it a print. All right. We're moving on real fast. I'm going to move this guy down here. As a matter of fact, right there. Move this guy down there. And move this guy out of the way for now. Oh, you know what? That is company form. I think we just messed up. Not to worry. As long as you have not saved it, you are fine. Go right here. It says file right here. I'm going to show you how to do this. Save object. You see here? And then we're going to name it as save as. You see? And then we're just going to name it form report option. You thought you messed up, didn't you? All right. Now, if you open this company right here, well, we can undo this guy. There you go. Phew. I think that's, yeah. I guess you know what? I think I did the Control S. That's why. I think I Control S. But that's okay. We'll save this guy. Let me show you how to revert back to it. Let's go ahead and Control S. and then close this guy. Yes. Also close that guy. We're gonna swap name. No harm done. All right. Let's change this company to. No, it's all right. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're gonna change this guy. Rename. Close that out. We change this company to rename. All right. We are going to name it report option. Obviously, you cannot say report option because there's already a report option there. We're going to just put one there. And then the report option here, rename this guy. That's what happened when you're gonna make error like this, all right? But that's all right. Just be quick to revert it back. And then we're just gonna take this number 1 out, rename like so. All right, let's take it back. Let's take a look at this guy. Good. All right. Now, did we get everything else? Let's go back to our main menu here. Yeah, let's go to company. Oh, good. Phew, everything's still the same. All right. So otherwise, it would bark at us. So that's good. We got it back. All right. Let's get back to our report option. That's what happened when you start moving and that control S. I'm very good at that control S, by the way. It's a good habit, by the way. And sometimes that habit made it that way. All right, control S. Talking about control S. Okay, we're gonna add a group option here. You don't have to expand anyway because it's going to how about order on this one? And then instead of order, let's call it invoice. Yep. And then what else do we have? Product. How about account statement? More informative. And then invoice. And then customer. And then product. That's all we have. All right. So that's good. Let's take the default and continue. And now we can do some massaging. I'm going to move this guy up there. I don't know about you, but I like to see the border. That thing covers up the border. Doesn't look too good. Right there. That's good. Make that guy a little longer. We're going to call this report. Yeah, that's fine. I had to think about it a little bit there. Yeah, anytime you see me go silent, that means I'm really using my brain. Alright, so let's move this guy to J. Grab this little radio button and move it to a little further apart there. And then, where does it stop? Oh yeah, it needs to go a little further out. And then product. Like so. Let's make this guy a little short. That looks good right there. What do you think? Alright, let's move this guy to J, not too close. Alright, you have to remember on the left hand side here, that will be the other menu, alright, the side menu. Just remember that, keep that in mind. Alright, so let's think about it. The statement. Alright, statement requires a year and a month. Well, before we continue, let's I'm gonna make that back style to normal, so it's transparent, and from normal to transparent. and then I'm going to highlight these guys. All right, now you can just use right here text. You can just use a text one like so. Take that out. One like so. All right, so we got that, and then we have the so okay, let's work on this guy. I'm gonna work on that guy. Let's work on that guy. This guy right here, I'm gonna move it down here. That will be all our model. I'm gonna move this guy away just a tad. So copy, paste, move this guy up here, and this will be when you select the account number or account statement. We're gonna ask, give me a year. All right, and this will be a drop down. So change that to combo. All right, let's make that a little narrow. Okay, and then once we get the year, we need a month. We need a month. All right, so select that, copy, paste, and then make it this guy there, and then we'll say month. Give me a month. All right, so we got year. So when a user select account statement, you want first show the year, second show the month. All right, and then you need to pre-populate. All right, you need to pre-populate. All right, but before they can select this year and month, you got to know who customer is, right? So we're gonna need to say copy one of these button down here, paste. Let's move this button up here. So you are designing this thing with me. That's good. Get customer. So we're gonna have a customer named get customer. All right. So let's go ahead and name this control get customer. All right. And remember, this get customer will open up the customer search form, and then it's going to pre-populate the information. And that's why this little control right here, customer ID here is here. All right. Now you notice this guy here. That's why that is there too. All right. So now we're going to put this guy right next to it, so we know. All right. As a matter of fact. That's fine. No problem. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and close that out. All right, so that's that. So we got that select, ding, ding, ding. All right. So we're good with that. And let's name this guy CBO drop down list or combo box as year. And then this guy CBO combo box month. All right. And then what if somebody select invoice? What information do you need? Same thing. We need a customer. If it's not already selected, that means if it's not already populated, right? We select invoice. We need an order number. All right. So now we can just select this guy, copy, paste, and call this order number. And then this control, order number. See there? Yeah, I uploaded the previous video like 30 minutes ago. Maybe an hour. So now I'm working on this one for you guys, for you. It's 1:30 p.m. So let's get a sip of coffee. If I have not already told you, black coffee is good for you. Look at that ramen. So that's good. So we got those controls ready for it. I'm gonna move these guys down a little further, making room for other thing. This is not final, by the way. We're gonna moving things around here, but we want to make sure that we have all the controls that we need. All right. Now, what if somebody clicks on that guy? Well, if somebody clicks on that guy, oh, by the way, before we forget, I almost did. Let's name this control right here. Yeah, select this group control. Come to the right hand side here. It says frame. We're gonna call that option report type. All right. Yeah, we need report type. And then as good practice, this right here, radio, it says option. We call it red statement. And then this is red invoice. And this is red customer. Red product. We got a product right here. All right, good. Well, if somebody clicks on this, if you notice, we got a report here. All right, and we also have group by state. A group by state means, what if I just want to display one state instead of all of it, right? So that's something that you need to think about. So now we can say, let's add another group by. Select that guy, put it right here. I'm going to say all by state. Two options. All right. Likewise, as a matter of fact, you know what? As a matter of fact, we already got this guy here. All right. Let's matter of fact. That way we don't have to change all the font. Let's select this guy. Copy, paste, and then move it down. And then we just modify this booger. All right. So now we can change this guy to option customer option. You see that? You see how I did it? So we got a report called report type. When someone clicks on the customer, we call it, hey, show me the customer option. All right. So now we can say options. And here we're going to say all. And here we're going to say by state. And we don't care about these two, so I'll remove them. And I'm going to just kind of maneuver this guy a little bit here. And then change this guy to red customer all. See there? That's how you name them stuff. That way you know what they belong to. So here is red customer by state. Good. And I'm going to, yeah. So now let's put this right there for now. That's not the final destination, by the way. It's just the destination for them. All right. What about product? What about product? Yeah, what about product? Let's take a look at product list. So we got a same situation as the customer. We got a category by name. So we can do similar situation as the customer. All right. Yep. Let's do that. Let's do that. Similar situation as yeah. So now because it's already there, I'm gonna copy that, paste. Look how simple that is, right? Move this control out of the way, and then we'll say change this by state to by category. See there? So now this control, this group control, let's change that to option, like the other guy, product. What do we call the other guy? Customer option, product. What do we call this guy? We want to stay, you know, ah, ah, product option. That's what I thought. All right, now we can change this guy. Yeah, we got that one. Change this guy to red product all. And here, red product by category. Look at that. All right. Now, the two more options as I'm looking at. If it's a customer, this guy will be shown. And if they're select by state, you're gonna have to have another control here, mister. All right, a drop down control by state name. All right. So here we are going to make a copy of this drop down list here. Copy, paste, and let's call this state / province. And then here we'll want to say combo customer state. See there? That way we know what it's referring to. All right. So when we code, it makes it easier on us. All right. Now let's make another copy, paste. This will be by category, you see. Now we need to change that to category. So if a user selects product and select by category, we want this guy to show up. All right. So let's name this combo box CBO product category. Look at that. I think we are done with all the controls. I think we are done. All right. And we don't need this guy no more because we're here. Yeah. So take that out. Take that out. All right. So now let's think about it. Let's work one by one. First off, let's select this report type. Okay. Report type. And when that person, I'm going to move this guy that way you can see better. I'm going to move this guy to here for now. When a user select account statement, account statement, all right, it's going to go on click on this report type here. All right, so we're going to double click that guy and go in to our code. And by the way, let's remove all this junk right here. Okay, I forgot that. Yeah. And but you know what? Let's get yeah, that's fine. And I think we are going to need all customer object as customer. All right. So yeah, we're going to need that. So go ahead and put the all customer up there. So let's work on these options. So when select this option. Now when someone clicks on this guy, first off, the first thing that we need to do is make sure all this control is invisible or disabled. All right, invisible and disable. Okay, so let's go ahead and the buttons will be disable, disable, and the control drop boxes will be visible. All right, so let's start with this first guy first, and this guy. All right, that's a label. So let's go there. We're going to say me label caption equals nothing. Me command get customer enable false. Me CBO we started with year visible false. Me CBO month visible false. Me CBO customer state visible. We're gonna make all these controls visible, invisible. Invisible, I like that name, invisible. I think that's all controls. Now, how about the option? Me option. You don't want that customer. Yeah, the customer option is also false. Me option product visible false. You see there? So all these are looking good. All right, looking good. And these guys too, because you don't want this to be you don't want this button to be visible if the controls are not ready. All right, if the parameters are not ready. So we'll go ahead and do these commands as well. All right, so we'll do this command. I'll try to, yeah, I'll get all the command together. That would be easier. False. That way it's easier to look for. So this is PDF visible false. Oh, not visible. Enable. My bad. Enable. My bad. And then oops. And then last, me command print. Yeah, print. Enable false. All right. So that's what we have. All right. That's what we have. So I'm going to make this guy just attach, just like so. For now. All right. Control. Now on the onload, I'm going to move this onload to the bottom as always. Might be, yeah. Now I'm going to copy this guy. Copy. Call. All right, let's take a peek. Let's take a peek. Look at that. Ooh, we forgot order. We forgot order. That's a drop-down list right here. Combo box, order number, visible, false. Good. Good. See that? Good. So if you click on this guy, that's going to disappear. See that? So that's what we want. So when we click on this, one of these guys, none of them will, ooh, you know what? One of these guys is invisible. Let's select them all and make them visible. Visible, right there. All right, let's go back, view. Good, excellent. That's what we want. All right. So each one of these controls, until they get selected. All right. First, we launch this guy. We want everything to be like this. This is perfect right here. And now, check this out. Select case, me option, report type, and select case 1, What do you want to do when case 1 happens? We want the command get customer enable true. And how about case 2? Case 2, me command get customer enable true. Because of course you need to know this guy first, right? You need to know this guy first. So let's do one by one. Case 3. What do you want to display? Case 3. Case 3 is customer. Yep, case 3 is customer. We want the option, customer option, visible true. Case 4, me optional, product option, visible true. All right, let's see it. Let's see it. Ooh. Well, we got that one for sure. Good. These two are doing good. What the heck? Oh, I know what happened. We made a copy of this view button, and that view button is invisible. Ah, now I remember. If you select that get customer, you can see it's visible no right here. Yeah, that's why. All right, so Control S. Let's view it again. That's better. See that? When you call that, that is pre-selected. By default, that first one is selected. That's why you see that one. Now, if we move it from here, check this out. That one disabled. See there? That's perfect. That is so perfect. That is so perfect. That's exactly what we want. You see there? Good. I noticed these two guys. That's good. So let's go in here. Let me show you the best the way programmers like to do. You notice it says case 1, 2, 3, and 4. What is that? If you were to decipher what is that, I don't know. So what needs to happen here? I mean, it can be done this way, by the way. But what we would like to do, or what I like to do, I'm going to add new constants. I'm going to call this guy report type. Type. And then come over here. And let's say public constant. What is it? What was that first one? Let's take a look. What was that first one? Statement, invoice, customer, product. There you go. Let's call statement as integer equals 1. See how that integer jives with that first option? Constant invoice as integer. And this number 2 jives with the second option. You see that? On 3 customer. So this is called smart coding. That way when you populate this guy, then you don't have to guess what 1 is, what 2 is, what 3 is. Alright? So if you make a good use of your knowledge, then you're gonna be good. Alright? Now instead of say case 1, case 2, we'll say case report type. You see there? Statement. See there? This is called object programming. This one is invoice. Alright? And me, not me, my bad. Report type. Ooh, they have one too many T's. This one is customer. And report type product. Alright. Now, I noticed one thing. If you look at these two right, this is essentially the same as statement. All right. So what you could do in that situation, you could do like this: delete one. See, that's more elegant, and that's how we do it. All right. So regardless of which one you select here, it's going to enable that get customer. All right. So let's try it. Let's try it. I'm going to select this one. That get customer is going to show up. Perfect. Hop out. See there? Now let's select this guy. Perfect. So that's what you do. That's called, knowing what you're doing. All right. So now we are left with 3 cases instead of 4. Now this only happens when you know that the 2 options required uh, the display of the same thing. All right. So that's good. That is so good. Now to be able to use, let's think about this option now. All right. To be able to use this pop-up, let's take a look at the customer search right here, because we are going to use this guy. All right. Obviously, we are still in the testing mode. All right. Therefore, we cannot use this navigation currently. So, and that's the reason why I left this guy like so. Now we're going to undo that so that we can test out design. We'll comment out that guy. See there? That's how that works. Now this one requires we have this text right here. This text right here on that. See, this text refers to that text refers to this guy. See there? Same name. That's the reason why. So let's go back here. And we don't have the display customer. Alright. So to get the display customer, it's real easy because a bunch of these guys called display customer. I'm going to click on this guy right here. That guy also say display customer somewhere here. Went too far. Right here, display customer. You see that? Display customer. So I'm going to grab the whole thing there. Copy. Close that form. Close that guy. And we're back to our report options screen. Alright. Now, paste that guy there. Alright. We are not really concerned about this edit and add. So let's get rid of that. At the same time, get rid of this bottom one. Alright. We don't have So you know what? Let's pull this out to there. And we don't have this lock text box. Let's take that out. What else do we want? And we don't need clear text. So this is good and perfect. Look at this. That's the reason why, you see there. Because if you use a naming convention throughout your code, all you have to do is do the same thing over and over, and you got it. Alright? Now, we don't need to enable or disable. This guy, because once you double click on that guy, you know there's something in there, right? So there's no need to do that. Now there is one place that we need to caption. That's that place. All right. So old customer, company name. See there? Perfect. Now, that's that. We're almost done. Just kidding. There are a whole bunch of stuff that we need to do. You notice all the control S, save that. So now we need to work on the year first. All right. So how do you get the year statement? Her. Well, let me show you. Let me show you the statement. Let's take a look at this invoice. Nope, account statement right here. We are going to look at this account statement right here. All right, that's what we're looking at, account statement. So let's take a look at the account statement. Open that up. We are interested in I don't see transaction. Where is my transaction? Oh, there you go. I'm interested in transaction date. See there? I am interested in transaction date. So let's think about this. Let's think about this. We know there's transaction date there. All right. So I'm going to close this guy. Select this guy right here. As a matter of fact, let's go to the code. Let me show you something. As a matter of fact, yeah, select that and go to the event. I want to show you something. Double click on event, on click, go there. All right. So when we click on that guy, we're gonna make sure that something is in there before we come in here. All right. As a matter of fact, so we'll say if not is no. We want to make sure that the customer ID is still there. Then and if, see there, and then we're gonna say me CBO year equals not equal row source equal select transaction date from query account statement where customer number. You know what? We have this guy, but our statement needs customer number. Oh, there's a customer ID. Okay, good. We got customer ID in here. Okay, good. Shoo-wee. All right, that's what I was worrying about. Okay, so we don't need to worry about that one. So now we can say customer ID. Ooh, that saves us work. And then we're going to say me text customer ID. Like so. All right. Now we need to set the first item year equals me year item, the first one. All right. Now we'll check if me CBO. No, if not is no CBO all year, then see what are we doing here? Then we want this guy to be visible. Visible, true. All right. What else do you want it to do? We want to show the month. You see, we want to show the month right here. Okay, before we get there, my bad. Hold on, my bad. We're not done with this guy yet. I just now remember. We need to convert that to year. All right, so we need to convert that to year as invoice. year. All right. And then, you know what? I'm going to, yeah, just follow along. You will be fine. Follow along and you will be fine. And then I'm going to push it to the next line. We need a group by, my bad. So you got a group by because there could be several of 2001 records, you see, or several of many of 2000 records, or not, was it 2019 records. So you got a group by. That way we only get one of them, not all of them. All right. So group by trend. No, we don't need a group by. Yeah, we need to group by. And then yeah, we need to group by. Then you just copy this guy right here. All right. Nobody has told you how to group by like this, right? Wow, you see it now. You see it now. That's how you group by for the year. All right. So you thought you could not group by aggregate. Well, you can group by aggregate. Okay. We call this aggregate. All right. Now let's move on to what we were about to do. Month. Now month. So go to the right here. It says on click. Double click. Open it up. All right. Now we got month. Similarly, we want to make sure that we got the year selected in order for us to do anything here. If not, it's no. No, let's do this. If it means you O year does not equal to empty, like so. But it shouldn't. All right, it shouldn't, because it's going to be something there. Okay. Now unless you hold on, I'm thinking. Unless you do backspace. You know what? Let's do this. Let's yeah, this is better. Because if you do backspace, for sure it's going to be no. All right. Remember I told you way back when. Way back when. All right. Now we can say similar to this guy right here. So as a matter of fact, I'm gonna copy this guy in there. It's because it's essentially the same thing. CBO month, except check this out. Except format. See how I'm doing differently? I'm giving you different option month, one month. Now if you do 4, it will spell out like January, February, and so on and so forth. All right. So if you spell out, it goes like that. Or here's an or. We got a month name in here. I remember. Check that out. Or we can just pull it out from here. That's better. That's better because there are only 12 records in there. You see, I like that. I like that. Then we say, yeah, I like that. Let's do that. Then we don't have to do group by. Then we say select. What is it? What is it? Month name. Oh, okay, it's the same thing. Month name. That means you have to put parentheses in them. All right. If the table name is the same as the column name, which is not advisable. All right. I don't advise this, and I did it. Kind of contradicting myself here, but it's all right. Sometimes it's okay to contradict yourself. Month name from. I said I was gonna. Month name. Anytime you have this name the same, you gotta make sure you do this. Otherwise, you can say, "What are you talking about? I don't understand you." All right, and that's it. And then we'll select month name. All right, and then we'll change this guy to CBO month. CBO month. All right. And now we can say me CBO month visible. True. See there? How cool is that? All right. How cool is that? Now after you display, when you call display, what you need to do is you say, hey, click this guy. Continue. See there? Call. And they're all tied to each other. And now here, once you click on this guy, I'm going to copy this month. You see what happened here? Oh, I forgot to call. You see there? That's what happens. That is what happens. All right. So it's like a chain of command. All right. So it begins from displaying the customer. Once we found the customer, we'll say, hey, go get the transaction years. All right. Once we find one, if we find one, then you say, hey, now go make sure that the month is visible. That's all it is. All right. Control S. All right. Well, I'm going to close this guy out, and let's see if that works as we been coding. Oh, we haven't got the my bad. We haven't got a click command, click event here. So let's add the on click event. On click event, we almost forgot. All right, that's all right. It's on the bottom there. That's okay. Now this guy right here is real simple. Remember, you were adding the invoice, and you had to not invoice, transaction, and you had to make that guy open. Let's go to transaction. I'll show you what it means. On add new. See right here? Check this out. See there? That's all you need to copy. All right. That comes with memory too, so it hasn't been that long. So close that down. There. Now, of course, if you leave it like so, it's going to open up that guy. All right. And let's go to form name constant. Right here. Let's add public constant form report option. I think we'll call it report option as string equals form report option. Let's see, right there. Okay, good. Control S, close that booger, and now we can say form report option. And that's all you need to do. All right, that's all you need to do, and you don't need to worry about anything else. All right, so let's see if that works. Perfect. All right, now see this number right here and the name right here. Let's see, let's select that first one. Look at that. Perfect. And look at this. Look at these. See there? Good. So that's what we want. All right, that's what we want. Now if you don't like this name right here, let's change that to different color. Ooh, yucky. All right, so one thing that we need to do now, once we have these guys, right? Once we have these guys, we are going to make all buttons appear, show up, or enable all buttons. All right, so first off, let's fix this. Let's fix that color. All right, yeah. Full color. How about dark red? Yeah, dark red. Yep, it's better. All right, now with this guy's visible, we say me cb not cb command view enable true, command view, not view, my bad, PDF enable true. Let's say minus true there, command print enable true, and let's go up there and take out that minus out. Alright, so we're gonna move over here. See how that disappear? That's good. That's what we want. We also want to display this guy once that guy select, because one of these guys will be pre-selected, so these guys need to be enabled as well. Okay, so, all right. Oh, this guy, we worked on this guy. Her. Okay. Okay, so we click on this guy. We want to make sure that the old one, like this guy, this information is there. So let's do that. Because, yeah, right now it's not showing up or display. So let's do that. So what happens there is that in the option right here, we say call display customer. That's all we need to do. Alright, so now if you click on this one, look at that. That's pretty clever. That is dandy. See there? Now if we will select this guy, good. Select this guy, perfect. See how it enables that guy? That's perfect right there. That's perfect right there. Alright, now when we select one of these guys need to be enabled as well. Let's do that. That would mean well, all I have to do is go up here and see here. Now, if you want to not having to repeat your code, you can say, you can add another function. You say private sub. How about toggle? I'm going to show you how to toggle view button, view button, and then we're going to do this because this guy is going to happen together. So you do this: if me command view enable, then else, and so basically you say, hey, if you are enable, I want you not enable. All right. I think that's how that works. Let's think about it. No, we cannot do that. So toggle view, you have to tell it, because what if we wanted to say disable, right? So yeah, we have to send in the command. Let's say option null enabled as boolean true. So by default this guy is true. All right, so now we're going to do this instead. Yeah, let's change that to true. If we want it to be true, it's going to be true. All right, and then otherwise is not true. Otherwise is false. Alright. Alright, so now we can say in here, all three buttons here, we can say call toggle view button with false. We don't want it to show up. Alright, we don't want it to show up. And up here, actually I'm gonna make a copy of that guy. Copy. That way you don't have to keep typing all these guys. Alright, this is called reusable function. Okay, we call this in programming. We call this, now on this one you don't have to put anything because by default it's already true. Alright, see, by default it's already true, so you don't have to pass in anything, provided that you say optional. Alright, provided you say optional. Alright, so we call this reusable function. Then you don't have to keep typing in every time you need to do certain things, like we did with the header. Alright, so let's see. I'm gonna close that down. Alright, collapse those guy, collapse that guy, show me my form, report option. You see how that disable? You see there? And let's see if we get the customer. All right, now once we find the customer, this guy will be enabled. Let's see that. All right, so yeah, this time how about rapid bytes? Hey, what oh, it doesn't have anything. That means no statement for this guy. All right, let's go. We know there's something in the engineer. Is it in outstanding cycle? Latest sports equipment. We know something is in there. There you go. You see there? So if there is no transaction, or yeah, there is no transaction, it will not show up. And that's smart. That's pretty good. I like that. Because hey, there's nothing to report. Let's check this out. I don't think we have anything here in the variety commercial sporting good. Let's select. There's something there. Let's select somebody else, because we don't have variety. Oh yeah, see there? See there? We don't have anything here. That means we should not display this guy. See the month? So let's do that. So let's fix that. These are the things that you need to be doing. View month. How come it didn't? Yeah. Let's try that. Let's try that. Why is that? So when we select that, you should come to here, right? So we need to follow that command. So when we select this guy, yeah, it comes in here. And it's going to come in here. So okay, so all right, let's go continue. So we know this guy is no. Well, it never got to here because it never got inside here. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna copy that guy. Let's make this guy, you know what, let's do one liner here, and then paste that guy down. Now we want it to jump in here. Alright, so let's see if it goes in there. Perfect. Now in here, so if that is no, then what we want to do here, we want to say me CBO month visible false. and then call toggle view button false. See there? And that's the reason why it never make this guy disappear for us. All right, so that's good. Now we're in the groove. Now we're in the groove. See there? It's nothing to display. All right, so if we select this guy, something there. If we select something's there. Yep. There's nothing there. But there's nothing there, we should not display this guy either. Alright. So. Yeah, we need to do same thing here. Yep. Else me CBO year visible false. Just like this guy. There you go. Alright. Well, this is what you do as a programmer. You think ahead and you test these guys, making sure, see that now they disappear because we don't have anything there for them to select. Alright. You don't want them to select like anonymously. Alright. See, that one doesn't have anything either. So let's see. How about local sales? I think there's something local sales. I remember. Yep. See there. So that's what you want to do. Alright. That's what you want to do. Look at that. Perfect. So that will be for today. I think we got everything now. The next one, we're gonna start showing the report. All right. But before we go, let's do more tweaking in here. All right. First off, the month is good. We're gonna move the order. Oh, we haven't got this guy. We're not done yet. We are not done. We got to have a state and province. Right? Got a state and province. Let's see. So this order need to be up there. We haven't done the order. Let's go back. We need to do the order. All right. How long has it been? I have no idea how long it's been, but let's do the order, and then let's do the order and let's see how far we can go, and then we're gonna fix the customer and the product options. All right, let's do the order. Let's go back to the order. All right, so when the order is clicked, option right here. Okay, let's think about it. So we got this, and we display option here, display customer here. Okay. So here we have to determine, should we show this guy or should we show the order number? So now we can say if me option report type equal report type invoice, then else. That's how that's going to happen. Oops. All right. That's how that's going to happen. Now we need to make a click on the order number. All right. So let's make a double click on that one, go to event, and right here order number. And now we need to do similar situation as this guy right here. You see that? So I'll go ahead and copy this shebang. As a matter of fact, Let's conform to everything there. Copy and as a matter of fact, and let's do the whole thing. All right. Um, Obviously you're gonna have this customer number. All right, but it's a good practice. All right, and we don't need to call month because this is the yeah, this is the order. I just noticed something on the month right here. Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. Yep, we did it right there. Um, so now, where are we getting the order from? So now let's go to the report. Look at this order invoice here. Let's go inside there. It comes from order invoice. That's good. So close that out. We know where it's coming from. And now, um, let's take a look at order invoice. Is it individual? That's not good. We don't want that from there. You know why? Because the order number is repeated. You see that order number is repeated right here. That's not a good place to get them. So we'll close that out. Order list. We need this guy because it only has an order. All right, see, it only has one order. No details, meaning no products, just the order. That's what we need. Order list. Just the order list. All right. So now, good, very good. Just remember the order list. Now we're gonna change this guy to select order number. As a matter of fact, from query order list where customer equals so and so. All right. So I think we have customer in there. Customer ID. Yep. Good. We got customer ID. That works perfect. Customer ID equals. Yep. And no group. No group. Like so. Now we can change this guy to CBO order. Oops. Order number. I'm gonna copy that. Put it in here. Put it in there. Do the same thing here. And remember the toggle. You gotta have a toggle. So if there's something in there, we wanted to say, okay, take it there. All right. So now, right here. So now, copy. So if it's the invoice, we want this guy. All right. We want to show different things. Go ahead and close that query out. All right. Let's see how that works. So it defaults to that. That's good. Let's go to here. Ah, perfect. You see there? Perfect. You see there? That's what we want. And that should disappear. Good. Good, good, good. We are looking good. This first option is looking good now, right? Look good. We got two transactions, two orders. See there? All right. Now let's work on, how long is it? How long has it been? You know what? Let's call it today. We're gonna massage this just a tad more, and then we'll fix this order. All right, deselect by state because there are drop down list for those two. I don't want it to be lengthy. You know, it's boring. All right, so we got this guy for customer and this guy for product. So I don't want it to be lengthy. I mean, I could go on and on, but can you handle? Nah. Let's make it short and fun, and then we'll revisit. But before we go, thinking out loud, I'm gonna pull this down temporarily, way down, long there. Yep. And now I'm going to move this down. So I'm thinking, now I'm going to move this guy to right about so. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. I don't want that. I just want this. There. And then I'm going to overlap this guy. Alright. And my computer is starting to making lines again. So I'm going to close this down and get back to it. Sorry about that, guys. Hey, my computer's like this and it still works. So that's a good thing. Alright. So now I want this order to overlap this first one, and then and then this guy to overlap that first one as well, and that guy to overlap that first one as well. Good. Now I'm going to pull everybody to right about there. And now I can pull this up like so. Alright. And this guy, because we know it works, we can make that guy invisible. And good. And I want to make that guy just a shorter. Almost touching that first one. Control S, close it, open it. Look at that. Good. See, when you select that, this guy should show this guy, and if you select this guy, that option should show up. All right. As a matter of fact, I just noticed something. I keep noticing things, you know. I keep noticing things. I'm gonna copy this guy and move Yada down, and move this guy away for now, right there. These two options that look good right there, and then this guy can come up to right about there. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? There. And now this guy can just get there. That looks good right there. Close. Open. That's good. That looks good. It can come out just a tad because remember we have the it's going to be on that navigation, and that left side is the left side menu. All right. So maybe we should do that. Let's move it out the way just a tad. So let's do that before we move on. Before we end our session. So just select everybody here. Just do a couple clicks like so. There. That's good. And then right there. Alright, Control S. We are good now. Alright, so that's what we are going to do. So then we can just say select. Now if you don't like it down here, we can put it way up here, just so that it doesn't look clunky here. Alright, it does look a little clunky there though. You know what, it does look a little clunky. So we can put this get customer way up here, away from that. Looks real bad right there. Yeah, let's do that. You know, I mean, yeah, just don't call me perfectionist, but I like to be perfect. Okay, all right. Yeah, don't call me perfectionist. I just like to be perfect. I like that. So right there, that looks good right there. And now we can move this little booger up there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Right there, that's good. Let's see where that guy stopped. Oh yeah, we need to make that. Oh yeah, come on, give me a handle. There you go. Um, well, it really doesn't matter because this guy's going to expand all the way across. But that's all right. Let's do it like that. All right, that looks good. Let's take a look. Nice. That's better. Now we can say, see there? As a matter of fact, this month and the year, it could be up here. Yeah, let's overlap that guy too. Let's do that. See there? The more we do, the more we find things. It's a month, year, and order. First off, we need to pull. We need to get the this guy out of the way first, and we also need the product category out of the way first. And now we can select all of this, and let's move this guy up to where the option is, like there, right there. Good. And now this guy, overlap this guy, select both of them. Oops, my bad. I think I hit page down, my little pinky. All right, remember we want to be good. We want our program to look good, so we gotta decorate it nicely. All right, Control S, close it. That should be good. What do you think? All right, let's try pop one up. That's better. That's better. You see there? Mm-hmm. 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 That's good. All right, I'm gonna end this session like so. All right. Next video, I am hoping to finish these two controls. All right. Remember, if they select the state, we want something to show up here. So as a matter of fact, now, yeah, and similarly, this one. All right. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Next video. That's what we'll do. All right. Stay tuned to part 2. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe, like, share, and hit that bell. And also comment below, and if you need help, inbox me. Thanks again.